Hello and welcome to Learn to Trade. So, do something a little bit different. We have 2 minutes and 17 seconds for the post. This is a trade setup that I got from someone in the company, and we're going to go over this. This is going to be a little bit longer term than that 1 minute trade, but I'm just going to kind of go over it. So, we have multiple charts here, and the first thing that we're looking for is we want the price to be above the pressure for a buy and below for a sell, and we want something to be touching the pressure line. So this shadow right here is touching, and it's touching the green pressure line. So we have our first setup here. Okay, let me just do something here. I'm going to set this up 71. We're still going to double our stop loss or our ATR for our stop loss. So like at 142, and we'll go 142 here as well. Let's do 142. So we got that set up. I'm going to look for buys. Now, the next thing that we have to have on all these charts behind us, we have to have 2 out of 3 of the green pressure line, green major line, or the thin orange in the direction that we want to go here. So they're just pointing up. So we got the green pressure line pointing up, the green major, and that. We have 3 out of 3 here, pointing up, pointing up, pointing up, 3 out of 3 here, up, up. It looks like ever so slightly up there as well. And then 1 and 2. This one is still pointing down, but the nice thing we do have the inclination kind of getting steeper or going into the buy direction, has it's kind of changing that angle and going up. So all of our rules are met. All we're going to do is wait for these 25 seconds here. And I'm just going to hit buy and buy. So as this comes down, it's nice. Our program turns yellow to kind of get you ready. 5 seconds, it turns green. Then we just kind of go through really quick, double check everything. 2, 1, 0, buy and buy. We're in and we're in. The next thing that I do is I just come over and just double check to make sure. So is it 143? We kind of jumped just a little bit, but let's go back first and double check what the ATR was at the post, because when we go back and we replay, we collect data in historical. We do it at the post. So it was actually 72. So 72 times 2 is 444. So I'm just going to come over and adjust my stop losses both to 144. Then I'm going to adjust my take profits also to 144. Now, my cousin who is doing this trade plan, he actually goes a 1 to 1.5. So you do 72, or excuse me, 74 times 3. And you'd actually have a 222 take profit. Whoa, that's a big one. Maybe we'll try it. We'll try 1 at the 222. We'll try the other one at the 1 to 1. Now I've been doing the a 1 to 1 for quite a while and really comfortable with it. Sorry, just trying to adjust this thing here. There we go. So here's my adjustment. 220. Geez, 222 and 144. Perfect. And for him, he kind of does a little bit differently, but I found just kind of doubling. He's going to come over here and he's going to kind of use some levels. So he would come down, drop this down. So he'd probably be pretty close. he might get below this wick here, 165 ish, but I like kind of below this level, 142. Kind of gets us down below there. So I'm good with that. Now, as I was talking about, he does a different take profit, different ratio. If you're going to be going into something and something different, just ease into it, right? Try it out in a demo, get the back testing data, come back to what you're used to. Maybe you can do a couple of accounts, do one at the ratio that the individual is trying and one at your ratio, and kind of play them both out and see which one's doing better. But once you take a trade, that's it. It's done in my book, right? It's done and over with. Um, I always say professionals, job is done after they put their take profit and stop loss in, and amateurs are kind of hindsighting. They're, well, was this, if it starts going down towards their stop loss, they might start getting nervous and want to do something. If it starts going up to their take profit, they might want to close it out early or start doing something crazy. The biggest goal is to do what you practiced. And if you practice letting it hit your take profit and stop loss, then that's what you get to do. Remember, your job is to take the trade that you know has a mathematical advantage, or that you have enough data to show that it works. The market's job is to let it hit your take profit and stop loss. And either one of them is perfectly okay. It's great to hit a stop loss and it's great to hit a take profit. If you can have that mindset, trading is going to be a little bit simpler. So when the result happens on this, I'll create another video to show you what happened. We'll review it, make sure everything was A-okay, and then we'll do it again. So have a great one. If you have any questions, please hit them up in the comments, and then do what you're supposed to do on YouTube to help me out. I'd truly appreciate it, and we'll talk to everybody tomorrow. Have a great day.